morning. I'm just done with showering and I'm whispering because baby is in active but not really active sleep. She's cooing. I think she's up where, at least at that point where when she gets up she's kind of calm and collected. I just showered and I'm trying to get this thing out. So normally between 6, because we woke up at 6 and I needed to start my day. My day always starts with a shower. I'm not joking. The way I have kind of walked through feeling, you know, like postpartum depression, because I know that's a real thing and I've really worked hard to try and avoid it, because I don't know if you know this, but once you have given birth and you're going through postpartum, sometimes you get sad for no reason. Like, you just are sad. You're like, why am I feeling like this? And so yeah, I'm in my pajamas again, because I'm like, when you're breastfeeding you survive either on a button down, or because I'm in the house I'm wearing pajamas a lot. So 2-piece pajamas with button down shirts, those are the best. My face routine is slowly coming back. When you have a baby, like those things that you used to love doing every single day that take time kind of dwindle, and so my face routine had dwindled. Not that I didn't want to do it, but it's because your hands are full. You're up a lot, you're cluster feeding. So now we're starting to get into a schedule, like a nice little schedule where she sleeps for 2 hours and I can do stuff for 2 hours, and then when she's awake.
So in the Bible that we have is personalised like keeping it all.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hey, mama. I'm right here. Hi. She's up, so let's get the day started. Alright, hi guys, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Akinyi and my husband is Benjamin, and today you're spending the day with us. You're spending the day, so you're spending the morning and the evening with us, not the whole day. So let's get started with the morning, because this is kind of how the morning starts. So usually I start the morning by opening up the curtains, and I always say this to my baby girl. I say, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Because I want her to know that every single day is a blessing from the Lord, and we are always happy. No matter what the day brings, we always know that God is always in control. So that's what I try to instill in her every single day, even though she's young and she does not understand everything. And then because she took her first nap of the day, every day when she wakes up from her nap, I usually feed her a little bit, just to, like, you know, bonding time. And also in case she's hungry and I don't know anything about it, I have that covered. So because it's morning again, it's time for breakfast. I usually have a very simple breakfast: 2 eggs, 2 slices of bread, and some tea. The tea that I take is berry tea. I take like a couple of berries, like blueberry, wild berry. I have a Velcro baby, so I'm trying to just make sure that she kind of learns how to sit by herself. I don't know if that will work or not, but anyway, I put her down and then I was getting busy to start making breakfast. So I'm just making what I just said that I was going to make. If I'm not taking berry tea, I am taking lactation tea, because I need something that will help me produce more milk for the baby. You know what? On the mornings that Benjamin is home, he's the one who makes breakfast. When he leaves very early in the morning, that's when I get to make breakfast. So this is one of those days he had left very early. If I am making the breakfast by myself, it's usually something simple, kind of like this. With Benjamin, he'll put in some sausage, he'll put in some love in there, like he'll spice it up a little bit. But for me, it's just like the simplest the better, because I have so many things to do throughout the day, including filming this vlog and editing it. So yeah, anyway. this is what I used to put in my teas. It's that compartment. Benjamin got it from me from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. And I just put in my berry tea. So anyway, it's time to have some breakfast, and I usually try and have breakfast at the table. Sometimes I will have breakfast in the living room, but normally I like to have dinner and breakfast at the table. So this is where you can see all of my confusion. Somehow I got the sugar, and I realized there's no sugar in the sugar storage thingy, whatever that thing is called. And then I pour out the little sugar that is in there, and then I just remembered I didn't bring a spoon, so I'm trying to lick the egg out of the spoon of the fork so that I can stir up my tea. It was just a complicated morning while I am feeding the baby, you know, guys. And then I forgot how to pray. I forgot to pray. And then finally I prayed, and then finally I took my breakfast. So I was just having my breakfast. Now, if you know me, you know I love an egg sandwich breakfast. So here I was just trying to figure out, how do I put the bread in there together? So I took it's just it's a mess, guys. It's a mess. And then I cut the egg into two, and then I put one egg, and then I was like, okay, I'm over this, let me just eat the egg like that. I was like, no, I like egg sandwich, so let me just put this egg sandwich. And then I just tried and put it nicely, and then I put the bread on top, and then I was like, okay, this is what works for me. And then I was watching something while I was eating. So anyway, this is just as complicated as it looks. Anyway, finally I was burping the baby, Miss Rue, and we got mail today. We got mail today, so I want to open and see what this is. So the mail that we got is this Mom Cozy temperature sensing milk storage bags. I wanted to try them, and actually Mom Cozy is who sent them to me, so I will also link them in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And then finally I was just trying to get her to sleep. She sleeps every 2 to 3 hours, so it's not like anything new. So I was just trying to get her to sleep, and then now let's get into the night. Baby girl, you are growing up so fast. Okay, sweet girl, I'm gonna lay you down here so that mommy can do stuff. Mommy needs to make sure that your clothes are nicely put away. So I'm gonna lay you here, and you're gonna look at this. Look at the stars and the clouds in the sky. Yay, that's exciting, huh? Yeah? Okay. Okay.
History make the living room lights 100%.
Okay. Alright, baby, how are you doing? This is 9 months. You're not there yet, but your clothes are all nicely put together that I can see where the 9 month is. Yay. Yay. Okay.
Since she's gotten here, and
Holding all these clothes that nobody ever told me, when you have a baby you get thousands and thousands of clothes to fold every single day.
thousands and thousands.
Are you trying to say I'm the one who bought the thousands and thousands?
Hey, Mama. Honey.
Do you mind changing the diaper?
Yeah.
You mind?
I don't mind, babe. I'll change it. You know
Please
that.
change her diaper. I'm gonna be putting the
You ready for your diaper to
new
get
diaper.
changed?
I'm gonna put this for you here so that you can change them.
Ooh, we're moving into the number 2s.
You are moving into the number 2s, Mama. My sweet baby, hi. Yeah. You're moving into the number 2 diapers.
Right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
You forgot to put the pants on, huh?
The pants. Oh, the pants.
You can never forget the pants.
Oh.
Hey,
Hi.
did you say hey to your mommy? Did you say hey
And
to
Baba.
your mommy? And Baba. Did you say hey to your Baba? She's growing so much, oh my goodness.
Before you know it, she'll be crawling around.
Yeah, so I thought you were going to say she'll be getting married. I'm like, not yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Yeah?
Okay, well, we still gotta figure something out for dinner tonight, don't we?
Yeah. Our night is usually very simple. We unwinding start at 8 because that's when that's the time where I give her her bath, and then you know, we have dinner. We usually have dinner at around 6, but today we were kind of late because Benjamin came out of work a little bit later than usual, and we like to eat dinner together, so I was waiting for him to get home. I just started putting, you know, stuff away, but he was home. He was just getting ready. He was taking a shower, I think. I don't know. Before I bath the baby, I usually make sure that I feed her because I don't want her to get into the bath feeling very fussy and hungry, and you know, so I feed her a little bit so that when she's actually going to sleep, now I feed her for the last time and then she just falls asleep. Usually she falls asleep like while feeding, and then we either transfer her to the bassinet. I have been trying contact sleeping in the night. I don't know how. You guys tell me. I am Kenyan, so in Kenya we grew up just watching babies sleep next to their moms. So for me, it's not something new, but I know there's people who have a thing about safety with it. And it is true. If you feel like you are not if you feel like you turn a lot while you're sleeping, or you feel like you might end up harming the baby, you probably don't contact sleep, but or co-sleep. Maybe that's the word I should use. Don't co-sleep. Just put the baby in the bassinet. But we do both, so depends on the night. And if I don't want to wake up multiple times of the night, co-sleeping has always worked for me. So, and it has worked for the both of it has worked for all of us. And also Benjamin doesn't have to get up multiple times in the night because he has to go to work anyway. So that works for us. I don't know what works for you, but anyway, guys, comment down below. Did you co-sleep with your child, or were you scared, or you know? Ready for your wetty with Mr. Frog and Mrs. Frog and the baby frog. Yeah, Mr. Frog and baby frog and Mrs. Frog. I just fed the baby. Benjamin has the baby. I am now going to be showering.
You're showering.
Yes, I am showering. But look at how cute. How cute is that? All her books. That's right there. This is probably one of my favorite books that she has. This one, Yana Goes to Kenya, because it's a Kenyan book. And then the books that my sister sent. So let's give it up for the lights. And then look at that. My baby's room is pretty. Alright, let's go. And I'm getting a shower, and as you can see, I am in the master bedroom. Anyway, I am going to shower, so, and then after my shower I'm going to clean the baby. So mommy has to shower first, and then baby. Uaminifu wako hauna kipimo, nayo matendo yako ninayajua. Wewe ndiwe Mungu, hubadiliki, Baba yangu. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna say this. When I was doing my hair the other day, I was this close to putting relaxer on my head. This close. But I got a keratin treatment, which I am going to do for home. Which Benjamin is going to help me do keratin treatment. Babe, right?
What's that, babe?
You're going to help me do a keratin treatment?
Yes, babe.
Yeah, Benjamin is going to do the keratin. Because if I have to go to the salon, I would have to be in the salon for almost 3 to 5 hours. Because that's how long a keratin treatment takes to do. And I don't have the luxury of that because my baby is Velcro. And our baby, do you think she can be alone for 5 hours? Honestly? No. Benjamin said no. With the look on his face, he clearly said no. Our baby cannot be, even just 30 minutes is just too much for her. Even 15 minutes sometimes is just too much for her. So, that being said, I'm going to do it in a vlog where Benjamin does my hair. I'm going to undo the hair, wash it, and all of that shenanigans. And then I'm going to do keratin treatment. It's not like a relaxer because it's not permanent. And I didn't want anything that was permanent on myself. So, it's not a relaxer. Alright, wake up is on. This girl is going into the shower. I'm actually going to have to wash my face into the shower. I don't know, shout out to all the girls who shower with their rings. I don't, but I have gained a little bit of weight because of mom weight, and sometimes taking this out is very painful, so I'm going to the shower. Hey.
Come here, mama. Oh, yes. Daddy's got you.
Of course, while I am showering, Benjamin is just taking care of the baby. He's a very great dad. He's a hands-on dad. I really truly appreciate that about Benjamin. And I don't feel like I usually don't feel like everything is on me as a mama, so I feel very blessed. And so let's just give flowers where they belong, you know, give credit where credit is due. And my husband has been doing amazing at helping me with, you know, this postpartum season and postpartum period. All right, nowadays, since having a baby, I don't even know if I have had the luxury of doing my face routine the way I normally do it. Although I will say the first 2 months I was doing nothing. It was shower, baby, shower, baby. It's the only thing, babe. You would agree, since the baby was born, I have never missed a shower.
That's correct, babe.
If there's one thing I saw on social media, every time women were talking about having a baby, everybody was like, I haven't had a shower in 2 days. I'm like, no, with all that bleeding, it's no way. Anyway, I am setting up for baby's shower, so this is what she uses. It's a little whale, that little whale thing. Wait, let me show you. There's the whale's, oh, there's the whale's tail. So she uses the whale, and I'm just going to fill this with water. And this little wash towels, that's what I use, or washcloths. Okay, let's get the baby washed. where I'm going to end the video, guys. In case I don't have a perfect ending at the end, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell notification button so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. And until next time, don't forget that God is good. Let us know what other video you'd like for us to do in the comment section. And guys, let us just meet in the comment section and just, you know, chit chat and talk. All right, guys, we love you so much, and we will see you on the next vlog. Bye.